Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cloudy Sheep. We are playing Rule the Waves. Currently in war against Russia. Russia has distributed some forces. They lost the first war in the battle in the Caribbean. Let's briefly reconsider where they are. I think there's a one light cruiser up here. Yep, they are apparently sending one over here. A couple of ships are here, which I find interesting. So probably these two light cruisers might be on the way to the Far East. There's one on the way back, not sure. So it looks a bit like they would maybe support their fleet up here. One thing that was a bit bothering us, or me, last turn, is that the Russian raider Gredon sinks two merchant ships on the east coast. So these guys do now have two light cruisers on our coast, and I would rather like to avoid that. So in fact we are going to take two of our battle cruisers, the slightly faster ones, the Lexington classes up here, which are decent ships I think. Not really remarkable, just a couple of guns on an okay platform, but pretty quick at that. We're going to send these guys back from the Caribbean to the northeast coast, and on the other hand I'm going to send the two California classes to the Caribbean. So exchange a couple of battleships to the Caribbean for a couple of battle cruisers in the northeast coast. Other than that, there are some ships of us in Northern Europe, but they're just passing through. I would like to get some more ships to Far East Asia, but I'm not entirely sure who we could send there. I don't really want to take one of our core ships, so I think maybe it's going to be the Pueblo over here, which at any rate is a colonial cruiser. So I think it's actually sort of well suited to do that. Let's see, Northeast Asia, there we go. Oh, and we do have a couple of ships in Southeast Asia, so that's interesting. You then, San Diego, can you also go up? Can you please move to Northeast Asia? There we go. Yeah, I think that should be good. A couple of ships being repaired, but all in all, I think things are pretty fine. Let's take the turn. Raleigh has finished their reconstruction, and we get more fire control, so that's very lovely to see. Gradual control, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, so that's nice to see. That's also nice to see 4 ships, 1 US submarine sunk. That's of course not nice, but 3 Russian submarines sunk. Rear raiding, we are convoy defending. We're estimating that they have battleships, which I find extremely unlikely because they do not in fact have any pure battleships anymore. But here we are. Actually, that's a very interesting battle. So we have our 2 battle cruisers. For the first time in battle, I think, the Congress and the Constitution. Now these guys were a bit disappointing really because they didn't reach their design speed, but still 12-inch guns, 16 7-inch guns. I think they will be very lovely. Lots of transports, a couple of destroyers. What are you guys doing? You are screening for the battle cruisers. That's I think very lovely to see. You are strictly under AI control, and you there, can you scout? Yeah, Chicago, I think you are a Tacoma class. Okay, yeah, lovely. Right then, let's take 5 minutes of turn. I think we should see the enemy very soon. Yeah, there we go. And what do they have? It looks kind of big, doesn't it? So let's make sure we get our range out. They would actually be in range, so max speed, go due south. Smoke isn't fantastic. I think it's fine. Okay, ultimately it does look like a destroyer. Are you really firing your guns at the destroyer? Let's close in. 2 destroyers. Is that really all? They're attacking us, they're attacking battle cruisers with destroyers. Well, we need to wiggle around a bit though, to make sure that, yeah, some good hits apparently already. Heavy damage, yeah, it's slowing down. Medium damage. I'm not really sure what we hit, but I'm mostly concerned about torpedo hits, although I don't think they should be able to do that. Yeah, 12-inch hit on a destroyer, you should really be toast. Shite. Sorry. I don't like that we should be passing through there so close. So let's actually turn all the way around. Because otherwise, look, and it's getting night. I didn't even watch the time of day. See that? That is bad playing. Right then, let's go due south and a bit more distance. I think this guy should be sunk very soon. I'm actually thinking, no, he's still doing heavy damage. You. Don't be AI controlled. Go up here. You. So go here. I think the light cruiser Chicago should be able to take care of things. Unless, of course. No, don't go as close. I think you, can you? Oh, you are AI controlled. Come on! It's a destroyer. You're built to sink destroyers. Can you please be not AI controlled anymore? There. Go there. Go at max speed. Stop. You there, go there. Ish. There-ish. There you go. And that's maybe very close, but I guess that's fine. If you would like to shoot on that, that would be lovely. Or maybe you don't. Come on. Come on. We know it's an enemy. It's not just sitting there unidentified. Uncertain identity. There we go. Thank you. Can you still keep on firing, please? Don't hold fire! At least it's sunk now. You get to cruise speed. Actually, get back to the convoy that you're supposed to defend. There we go. And I think we can increase the speed here. Probably the enemy doesn't really have anything more than the light than the destroyers, but we have to see. So let's make sure our transport ships are being watched over. What was that? I think just an artifact, really. No, yeah, it was just blinking up. Stop! Oh no, that's one of ours. Wake. So, about 200 more ticks. Faster, very fast then. You're somewhere here, right? Yeah, you are. Little blimps. No reports by anyone. Lovely. And we are... Oh, not quite. But we should be done now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so fanning at least is only damaged, I think. Was that fannings? Yeah, medium damage. Okay. Torpedo. It's nice to see it. A destroyer surviving a torpedo hit, really. Yeah, but what else did we get? Medium damage on the destroyer, nothing else damaged. One of their destroyers heavily damaged, one sunk. Yeah, that does make sense. 11 heavy hits on you? Really? How can we get so many hits? Did we just penetrate so some of them counted twice? I think so, maybe. Near miss, yeah. Hull damage by splinters. Yeah, man. 12, so many 12-inch hits on you, so... Yeah. Yeah, ooh, but, I mean, look at that. I'm not sure whether that is actually by design, that we can see that well, but there are 4 torpedo tubes above water on that, so they can really target us easily. That being said, nice little victory. Thank you for the points. Like the construction of Richmond, that's of course not so nice. A couple of ships being laid down. Nothing too important. Except a Great Britain is building another battle cruiser of that fantastically huge design, which of course is not so nice. Also, I think we lost a submarine. So, the number 10 is missing, yeah, so let's, replace our losses. Medium range, 6. Yeah, well, why not? Let's also, I think we lost a motor ship, or a minesweeper. We'll keep on getting that wrong. Yes, please. But that should be fine. Everything else seems to be fine. $600,000 positive. That's nice. I think everything seems to be fine up here. Let's briefly look at the map. No more hostiles in our home zone. One light cruiser up here. Some presence over here, but not too significantly. One light Russian cruiser up here. That's interesting to see. Some down here. Do we want to move our ships? No one of our major ships has any issues. And I would really like to invade Cuba. How many ships have you got here in your home zone? Well, 1 battleship, 2 battle cruisers. So I think it's prudent to keep 2 battle cruisers in our home zone. Sounds good to me. Let's take the turn. Nice to see, nice to see. Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, that's really a decisive punch on our budget. And that of course is nice to see. Improved depth charges, yes. Nice and not so nice. Docked. Some ships being sunk. Cruiser action in Japan, I think. Okay. Small battle, but still interesting to see. Oh, just one of... Ooh, the San Diego class. Interesting. The good thing about this is I think we will probably have the better guns than they do. And the San Diego class does have 10-inch guns and a couple of 6-inch guns. So I think we do outgun them, but we're probably a lot slower at 22 knots. So they will probably just run away if they are any good. What's our action range here? It's okay. They are identified as a heavy cruiser, but I don't think that's accurate. There we go. It's a light cruiser, and of course it's much less armed than we. But it is again much faster. So I think we have to try to sort of cut in here okay, our back turret is actually jammed, so never mind, we will simply try to chase it. Actually try to cut in a bit to them, but of course that doesn't really work that well. Come on, just hit it a bit, just hit it to slow it down. Back turret is out of action. Yeah, but they are running away. Oh, but that was a hit. Come on, just let's keep going. Let's go fast. Oh, that's hits. That's a good number of hits by now. And the back turret is back in action, so I'm not going to turn into that. I'm just going to try to get as many good hits on them as we can. What time is it actually? 4 o'clock. 4:30, so... Yeah, I think we got them. Or we'll be able to get them. This amount of hits, they are losing speed fast. And we are now increasingly able to catch them. Our ammo is depleting, but I think we are firing both primary and secondary weapons on that. And yeah, come on. That's a good range, just hit. Yeah, they do. A lot of 10-inch hits on that. Yeah. Good, so see, the heavy cruisers are worthwhile. Something in the end, after all. There we go. Come on, I know I know you want to sink. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, would have been nice to capture that, but still, I mean, major victory for us. Because of this guy, the cheetah class, not quite as good as the other ones that we were facing, to be honest, but still, it just got wrecked. And very easily so. So yeah, good to see our heavy cruisers doing some good work. That does sort of convince me that maybe the Sioux class over here isn't quite a bad idea as well. I mean, it doesn't have 10-inch guns, but still 6 9-inch guns, just facing to the front, much better speed. So I think that's maybe it is a good ship after all. We'll have to see. Right. Other than that, I think we have some damage here on this Des Moines class raider, which hit a mine, but you know, that's just sometimes the way it is. We are losing money now, but I don't think it's too serious, especially soon these Raleigh classes will be finished. The other Raleighs that we have, I think, are... No, they're not working up there. In fact, on the East Coast doing stuff. And we do have light cruisers back on the East Coast. Up here, Russia is passing through that quite a bit. Russia moved a battleship down here. We might see good engagement. So let's actually move our Raleigh classes, the reconstructed ones. Let's move them to the Caribbean as well. Let's get these. And Richmond, by the way, yes, I can see that. Wait. Damn it, I thought it. Never mind. Anyway, Reno, Riverside, fire control, excellent. Anti-submarine warfare capabilities, that's good to see because we are sinking Russian subs. Cruise action. Really? Battle cruiser? I don't think they do have that. I really don't think so. Again, San Diego, a very similar situation then as to before. Let's try to make it come to a similar conclusion. Here you go. Just go there, try to catch them at max speed. Thank you. All you need is a good number of hits on them to slow them down. Come on, come on. The nice thing is that the Russians really have trouble placing ships here in the Far East. Again, because they are... some good hits. Because they are struggling to send them off that far, and they can't replace losses here that easily. So it would really be nice if we were able to sink these ships and deplete their presence here. Because the more we sink here, the more that they will have to shuffle around ships and be yeah, but helpless while they're doing that and really losing efficiency. Are we gaining on them? I'm not sure. And it's round about noon, so yeah, but this should really be fine. I mean, we are very close and we are scoring hits. At least I did think I saw some. Yeah, there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Sioux class then. I really struggle to see a good use for heavy cruisers. Let's get not too close, by the way. But I think with a heavy frontal armament, they should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Yes, I know you are probably running out of ammo, but in fact these guys are burning up, so that's very lovely to see. And the Sioux class will actually remedy the one fact that is really holding this back right now, and that is, of course, the severe lag in speed. And of course it's going to have much more armor and have torpedo rooms and all that. So yeah, another major victory, another of their ships sinking. Pretty similar situation, I feel like last time, with so many turrets out of actions. So yeah, the turrets really are, I mean, they're better armored than the rest, but not that well either. So yeah, nice, good to see. Thank you. Let's leave the scenario. Thank you. Something's going on here, so I think they are sending more light cruisers up here. Let's see what they even see. They don't have anything anymore in the Far East. Probably a destroyer coming up. No? Russia? Oh yeah. No, a bit more even. But then yeah, but you can see there is some stuff of them around, but not too much actually. Again, a battleship over here, I would like to engage that. Two light cruisers up here, but our battle cruisers should be able to fend that off, so that's nice. San Diego is by now elite, because of all the stuff that it's done. But that should be about it. Oh, we'll need to refit the Raleighs. Just, yeah, quickly do that. Thank you. And I think that's it. The war for 5 months. Do we want to design one more ship? Do we want to open this design? This would count as a very small change from the Raleigh actually, and still have the good speed. Rate remaining wouldn't be too bad. Fire control position. I feel like all of this would be fine. Would this even be legal? No, it would not. I really want to take the better quality every time we can, but I feel like now we can't. That being said, more mines always better, more ammo always better. Torpedo defense to you. Can we do that? 260. You are all fired. I feel the belt armor is okay, even though it only protects us at extreme ranges. Conning tower turrets. We could do the turrets a bit better. Nope, we can't. Turret top. Not sure whether we need that. Secondarism. Don't think we do. I mean, this would really be nice, wouldn't it? But 170 tons is not nothing. So, and would it even count as a? No, it's not a small change anymore from the Raleigh. So okay, it's fine. I think we'll keep it like that. Actually, let me see. I think I designed some little spreadsheet to pick our names from the US cities, and so I mean it's close to Raleigh, but it's not quite a Raleigh. We do have an S class, do we? We do have these San Diegos. San Diego's, Des Moines, Tacoma. Do we want to go maybe one letter up instead of down in the alphabet? So yeah, let's go for P. Let's take Providence as the lead class. Of course, we could spell it right. Providence. There we go. Weight remaining, we can probably do a little bit with that. Let's get some more ammo. I think that is a good amount. Maybe some more of that. A little bit more over here. Nope, I don't think so. Standard belt then. Nope, not that either. So yeah, maybe let's just dial up this. And of course we will give you a director because that is a significant amount of guns now. Right then. Okay, apparently not. Fine. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, let's build it. And yeah, you can see that, you know, because of the Raleigh, the development costs here are really insignificant. Really tiny effect. So that's very lovely to see. I think we can build a second one of them. Let's call that one Portland. Do we have a Portland? I don't think we do. No, doesn't look like. Yeah, so let's build one more ship, and that is going to be the P Portland. There we go, lovely. So a couple of more light cruisers being built. Hopefully these guys will reach their design speed. And yeah, not sure whether they really come in this war, but I think still that's going to be a good addition to our fleet. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.